Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I wanted to speak on this to show my support. I think it's such an important bill to get through, and I hope it will go through rapidly. I won't speak for too long, but I did note this morning that when I was double-checking for the speeches today, that because probably my huge respect for the Honourable Member from Neath, because she's such an incredible campaigner and incredible constituency MP, that this week I've been listening on Audible when I drive into Parliament every day to Jaws. And, clearly you must have had an effect when we must have talked about it previously. But the reason why I raise it is not so much for humour, but I think when we look at what people's assumptions are about sharks, they're usually very wrong and often positioned from a perspective of what's in the mainstream media. And books like Jaws, they're phenomenal books, filmed the same, absolutely brilliant, but they did impact popular culture. They did impact, rightly or wrongly, how we view sharks. And yet, actually, sharks provide some of the most incredible roles within the sea. And the idea that as a way to make money, to cut off the fin from such a beautiful creature and allow it to effectively drown, I guess, or die from not being able to move, is abhorrent. And you would never, in a million years, think that it would be okay to do that to any other animal. You would not cut the legs off a sheep or a cow and just leave it so that you could just eat those parts and then leave it to die in incredible pain. And these are majestic creatures. They serve a role within the sea, they serve a role within the ecosystem. And I understand culturally there are those who have shark fins, but this bill, I think, will solve the issue of making sure this abhorrent act really does end. And I just wanted to just reference, I know my colleagues have given some incredible statistics, but there was one that I found, which I hope I'm not repeating from elsewhere, but this staggered me, and I had to read it a few times to check I wasn't wrong. But if you don't mind me reading this out, so it's in Hansard. It is not known exactly how many sharks are killed or wounded each year by the practice of finning. The most recent reliable estimate of the number of sharks killed worldwide by finning was around 97 million in 2010, within a broad range of between 63 million and 273 million. An earlier estimate put the figure at 73 million in 2006. And if I understood that correctly, I mean, that's just an incredible number. And if you think every single one of those is a creature, a majestic creature, that's had its fins cut off and left to just drown and drop to the ocean, no doubt for others to come and have a feeding frenzy. So the bill itself, on the face of the bill, it talks very clearly about the fact that this is prohibiting to import shark fins or things containing shark fins into the United Kingdom as a result of their entry into Great Britain, or to export shark fins or things containing shark fins from the United Kingdom as a result of their removal from Great Britain. But it's effectively to stop fins on their own and not and do this abhorrent act. So I will leave it there, but I just wanted to say, stand in for a moment and say I think this is an incredibly important bill. It's a very humane bill, and I know that's very much in line with the way that the Honourable Member for Neath acts and works within this place. Thank you.